may be kids' books, but we discuss dark themes and mature content. There may also be some explicit language. Listener discretion is advised.
Eddie and I have now lost 2 people.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Chris has not lost anybody.
Wow.
I know how to pick them.
Okay.
I sure know how to pick them. Oh, man. Okay, Charisse voted for Loren. Eric voted for Loren. Loren voted for Tobias. Michelle voted for Loren. Excellent. This is good for me.
Jack Lady voted for Tobias again. She hates birds.
Hates birds. Thinks they're not real. She's a zoomer in that way.
All right.
All right, episode 5. Cool kids are winnowed down to a 7. Dorks have 8.
No, 9.
9? They have 9. They're way ahead. I can count. Let's see what's happening. The twist. Cool Kid stands together. Dork stands together.
Oh, right, because the twist in Micronesia was that you could mutiny.
Oh.
And you could,
Cook
choose
Islands.
to join another tribe. Oh, you're right, that's Cook Islands. What was the twist in Micronesia?
I think
a
they're about to
captain
do a
is
schoolhouse
randomly
pick.
chosen for... Yeah. Okay, so a captain is randomly chosen for each tribe. Tobias from the Cool Kids and Crazy Helen from the Dorks.
I think
Crazy
this was a bad
Helen,
move for
I love
Tobias
you.
because he's already had heat on him, and now he's standing out from the crowd, which I don't think he wants to do.
Well, they're randomly
was
chosen.
randomly
This isn't a
chosen,
bad
Oh, I'm
move.
sorry, sorry.
It's just
Yeah,
unfortunate.
yeah.
This is unfortunate. I'm sorry. I thought they selected. I didn't hear that. Crazy Helen chooses
And so-
Arby for the new Dorks.
So they're forced to pick from the other team if possible.
Yes, and Crazy Helen chooses Arby for the new Dorks. Tobias chooses Jake. That makes sense. He made a drawer for
that
him.
tracks.
Also, he wants to keep the main series kids to.
Yeah.
So for the new cool kids, Arby chooses Dan for the new Dorks. Jake chooses Rachel for the new cool kids. I see what's happening.
Yeah, this is very much this is what's happening here.
Dan chooses Charisse for the new Dorks. Okay. Wait, why did... Oh, okay, it's not the captain. The captain just starts it. Sorry, I wasn't following that. Rachel chooses Walter, Cassie's dad, for the new cool kids. Charisse chooses Peter for the new Dorks. Walter chooses Michelle for the new cool kids. That also makes a lot of sense. Peter chooses Eric for the new Dorks. Michelle chooses Captain Torelli for new cool kids. Eric chooses Ket Halpeck for new Dorks. Captain chooses Shack Lady for the new cool kids.
They would get on famously.
Oh my god. And Ket chooses Axe for the new Dorks. I can't believe he got held off until the end. And Shack Lady chooses the Living Hive for the new cool kids.
Finally,
Living
somebody
Hive picked
sees
last.
brilliance.
I mean, she didn't have a
Yes.
choice.
Okay,
Wow.
so the new teams.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool kids.
Ow.
New cool kids. There are no secret advantages and no new alliances. Dorks.
Okay, Dorks. We still have Crazy Helen and Dan.
They are now at...
Thick as thieves.
They're stronger. I think Dan is at
so
the highest
strong.
level he can be. He's infatuated.
Yeah, loyalty 9.
And they
yeah,
kept
and,
Peter.
Dorks Alliance.
They kept Peter,
Dorks
but I think
Alliance too, they
Peter's
kept
starting
Peter.
to pick up on the fact that he's not really, he's the
Yeah, he
third
would
in
be
a
the
final
first to
2
go in
deal.
the final 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Reward
Cat
challenge.
and mouse.
Dorks win reward.
They
win steak, sausage, vegetables. Read it, Miranda. Spices and wine.
We do have a lag going on. What's going on?
It's crazy.
And then
A stone's throw.
cool kids win immunity.
Win immunity.
They really did need that.
Whoa, they needed it
Now, this is
bad,
new
yeah.
cool kids.
Well,
Oh, right,
This
that's
is new
right.
cool
We're more
kids, right.
balanced now. We're more balanced now. Jake and Michelle bond slightly.
over Cassie.
hell yeah,
Do you think
dude.
he's announcing his intentions?
Yeah. Charisse and Kat have a minor disagreement.
Oh, I get it, because they're going to date someday.
And it has a lasting
My-
impact.
They're going to date on Ponderosa.
Eric rests at camp. This is continuing his storyline because remember, he worked too hard before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, new
Okay.
Dorks. Arbron, Axe, Charisse, Crazy Helen, Dan, Eric King, Kat Halpeck, and Peter. It's time to vote. First vote,
Oh my god.
Axe.
Oh, it's Axe.
Why?
Holy shit.
That's one vote Axe.
Okay.
Kat,
Oh man. Cat.
one vote Axe,
What
one
is
vote
happening?
Kat. Axe, 2 votes Axe, 1 vote Kat.
I can't root for either of these. They're both mine.
2 votes Axe, 2 votes Kat, another vote for Kat, another vote for Kat, 3 votes Kat, 2 votes Axe. 3 votes Axe, 3 votes
tied.
Ket.
Wow.
2 votes left. 4
Wow.
votes Ket. 5th person voted out of Survivor, Dorks versus Cool Kids, Ket Halbeck. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
They just found her unrelatable and also maybe
unbelievable.
threatening because of her blades. They didn't understand.
Blades, yeah.
Okay.
Crazy
Jesus
Helen voted for
Christ.
Axe and Dan, so they're mad that he left the
Yeah.
alliance.
But Peter voted for Ket.
So Ket's out?
Yep.
Cat's out.
Wow.
Episode 6. Cool
Yikes.
Kids, no alliances, no secret advantages. Dorks, we have Crazy Helen's now all on board. Dave's,
They're maxed out.
Rachel's getting a new mom, everybody.
Yeah. And it's crazy, Helen.
Peter's still somewhat
yeah.
skeptical of what's happening here. He notices
It's
2 members
so
of his alliance
good.
keep disappearing into the woods. Dorks win immunity. They're not even telling us what the challenge is this time. Captain goes to Exile Island. Eric from Dorks.
Eric goes to Exile Island. That's an interesting pick. They still don't find the immunity
They're really
idol
not
there.
doing well at this.
Yeah. All right.
Michelle and Rachel
Kids.
bond strongly. This is good for Rachel. The Living Hive is impressing the
has
rest of the team.
Finally, they are seeing their worth.
Literally, like tens to hundreds of thousands of beings, mind you. They should have a huge advantage
Also,
in the challenges.
can telepathically tell people information that they have during like puzzle games.
And
Like, come on.
What are they using those
Yeah.
subtitles for?
Yes,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a water slide.
Michelle is completely worn out, but not giving up.
That's right.
I did not mean to stomp on your water slide joke. That was good.
Arby and Dan have a small fight. Both want to be challenged beasts, I think. But Arby and
Yeah.
Eric bond slightly,
This is good for Eric. Eric needs a teammate.
and a new alliance forms.
It's
Arbron, Axe, and Peter.
yeah. So we've got
Wow.
the 2 Andalites and
Peter thinks Axe's name is No.
yeah, Peter's son's friend connection.
And Axe's dad's friend.
Peter hanging
Yeah.
out with 2 Andalites.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The cool kids go to tribal council. No one has any eligible items. No one has no one plays a hidden immunity idol.
First vote,
I don't think anyone has one.
No, nobody
First
has
vote,
one.
Tobias. He can't catch a break.
Tobias. Can't catch a
Second
break.
vote, Tobias.
Tobias. 6 votes
Third vote,
left.
Walter.
Third vote, Walter.
Oh,
Fuck right off with
Fourth
that.
vote, Tobias. Fifth vote, Walter.
Walter.
This is bullshit.
Sixth vote,
Bullshit.
Tobias.
If Michelle voted Walter, I'm going to be so fucking
She's
mad.
playing a game, maybe. Walter.
7th vote, Walter.
That's 4
1
votes.
vote left.
Tobias, 3 votes,
If we
Walter.
go to a tie, this is some bullshit.
Tobias
Okay,
voted
sixth
out. He
person
did not
voted
make the
out.
merge this time. I am losing people.
It's okay. It always you're gonna have one person left and end up winning it.
yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Us. Our people are dropping like flies.
Chris, have you lost anyone
that's
yet?
fine.
Well, yeah, no, I haven't
Oh, I
lost
see.
anyone. Well, yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Survivor's a fun game. I like Survivor.
Michelle voted for Walter.
Oh my God,
There's only room
Michelle!
for one veterinarian on
Rachel
this
voted
island.
for
Yo,
Tobias.
dude.
Shack
Oh
Lady
my God!
got
Well, he
her
voted
wish.
for her earlier.
What's her storyline now is all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Shack
Shack
Lady.
Lady consistently hates birds.
I think Shack Lady is gonna team up with Rachel. I'm gonna call it. I think
hope
that
so.
even though
If
they
they
tried
could get
to
the
kill
Living
each
Hive
other,
involved, I'd
hey,
be.
game recognizes game,
That's
and I
true.
think Rachel's like, I didn't even know who I was back then. You were trying to kill some
We
other
have
girl.
equal tribes now. The new cool kids have 7. The new dorks have 7. Cool kids still no secret advantages.
Tribe
No
status.
alliances.
Yeah.
Crazy
Dorks,
Helen and Dan
We got a lot of.
are often out in the woods together.
Dan is cooling off.
Pulling
though.
back a little
it's
bit.
worth noting. Yeah.
This is what always happens with him. We keep saying this. You know, he's all in one moment.
Yeah, he's
The
all like, it's
weatherman,
going to be a
he's always
hurricane, category 5, but it's always just a 3. It's
And then we've got the Arbron, Axe, and Peter Marco's dad alliance, which Peter Marco's dad is slightly more loyal to this alliance than he is to his other
Yeah.
alliance, but he hasn't made up his mind. He's playing both sides.
Yep.
he is playing both sides, but I think it's smart to like go with that generation gap in every direction, you know, because Arbron is actually Well, he took the time matrix here.
Okay.
All right, reward challenge.
We have
our winners.
New cool kids win reward. They're visited by 2 native Micronesians, Edwin and Joe, who would demonstrate how to
those are their
improve the
names.
tribe campsite and catch crabs and fish. Okay. Eric gets sent back to Exile Island, and
The entire Living Hive gets
Oh
sent
my
to Exile
god, they've
Island
got to
as well.
find the immunity idol, right? The Living Hive, like they've got to do it.
Oh my god,
Oh,
no, it's a total twist.
How-
Eric finds it. Jeepers
How did the Living Hive
creepers.
not find it?
I know, they're in all places at every time. All points in space.
So
All
Eric
right.
is-
All right,
Eric has an
Eric's got the
immunity
immunity idol.
cool kids win immunity.
Immunity challenge. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm good with that.
Rachel
Yes.
has a major meltdown. This is not how it
No,
went her
Rachel,
first season.
keep it together.
Oh no, guys! Michelle and Walter have a major fight.
He found out
Cassie's
she voted for him.
parents.
Yeah,
Yo,
Cassie's
it
parents,
has a
and it has a
lasting
lasting impact.
This
This
hurts.
is weird.
I don't
It says
like
this time it has a lasting impact on their marriage.
Oh no!
You're lying. You're lying. You did
Charisse
that.
now over at the New Dorks having a major meltdown. Where's Marco? She doesn't remember what she did. Arby and Dan have a minor disagreement. Peter's playing both sides. He's trying to pull.
Yeah,
Put it back in.
that's right. And then, but the original
Oh my
Dorks Alliance number 2 is weakening.
It
We're
is.
seeing
And
Peter
actually-
left it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Peter
Miranda.
left it. Wait, okay, keep scrolling. Okay, so Crazy Helen and Dan still together. Eric
joins
their
them.
alliance.
Yo.
Now, here's my question.
Yo, Crazy Helen is next level. She's next
Are
level.
they adopting an alien child?
Or do they know that
Yes.
Eric has joined? Is he just a fern nearby and he's in? We don't know.
We don't know. We're
Wait,
gonna have
and
to find out
also,
more.
no, sorry, it was the same level. I thought Dan was cooling even further on the alliance, but he's not. Okay,
The Dorks are going to
New
tribal
Dorks
council,
are at tribal
guys.
council.
I'm worried. I'm very
Eric
worried.
does not play hidden immunity.
He doesn't need
doesn't
to.
think
He's
he's
on
in
the
trouble.
winning team. Yeah, first vote.
Charisse, she did have a major meltdown.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Second vote, Crazy Helen.
Crazy Helen.
She's amassing too much power. She's a bright burning flame and people can't handle that. She's a Charlie XCX when she needed to be a Michelle Branch.
Okay, we have another vote for Charisse. Another vote for Crazy Helen.
That's 2-2, 3 votes left. Crazy Helen, 3-2. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my girl. You're gonna lose
3
that
votes
girl.
Charisse, 3 votes Crazy Helen.
One
vote left. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, it's Crazy Helen.
it's Crazy
She's
Helen.
too close to the sun.
She was amazing, though. They're gonna have her back on a
The
later
biggest
season
character
for
from the
sure.
pre-merge is my guess.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I can't believe she didn't make it to the jury. That's insane.
Charisse did vote for Crazy Helen, and Crazy Helen voted for Charisse. Dan voted for Charisse.
Dan voted for Charisse. Dan fucked up.
Eric
voted
joined
for
the
Charisse.
alliance, but they couldn't. But because Peter
It was
left,
Peter.
it all hinged on Peter, man.
I gotta talk to Peter. I don't like this infighting. He doesn't realize, but I've got a lot of money bet on
All right.
both of them.
New cool kids have 7. The new dorks have 6. New cool kids, no secret advantages, no alliances. Not good, I would say. New dorks, Eric still has the immunity idol. Dan is in a alliance kind of lukewarm with Eric. And
Yeah, they're not sure how they feel about it now that Helen's gone.
did we check? Did Dan...
Oh my god, wait, is it like does Dan just keep like talking to Eric as though she's Helen? Like just
He can
like,
just put on that.
So
he
what
can
it-
just put on that hologram.
Oh no, that's so sad for Eric. That's so
This
weird.
is actually
I don't like that.
terrible. Is it? It's terrible for Dan's game. He lost his number 1.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
Dan
for
is
sure.
totally
He has to fly
tanked.
under the radar
And I think
now.
Peter is playing an utterly Machiavellian game.
Yeah.
Like he saw the danger that was Crazy Helen and he shot her down like a tow missile designed for the military by some sort of evil contractor that he
And
works
now what
for.
we need Peter to get in with Dan. This is his opportunity. I think he has to see that Dan's loose now and just waiting to be picked up.
But do you think that Peter even needs Dan right now? That's the thing. He might not know about Eric's immunity idol. He might not be scared. he might just be gunning for who he
All
doesn't
right.
like. I
Hot
don't know.
Pursuit, our next challenge. Cool kids win immunity. They must send one player from each tribe to Exile Island. They choose Peter from the Dorks. Trying to isolate him, they're probably picking up that he's making a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Jake
Yep.
from Cool Kids also going.
Is also an exile.
There's no idol hidden.
There's no
There's
no
just
idol,
bonding.
right? So like, it's just bonding.
Captain Torelli and Shack Lady have a major fight, and it has a lasting
Oh,
impact.
no.
Look at this, though.
Oh.
Michelle the veterinarian
Yo,
bonding fairly strongly with the Living Hive. She knows how to care.
Yes.
dude. If cool
Yes.
kids go to tribal, if cool kids go to tribal, Walter's
And I
gone.
don't think that the
Not
Living
sure.
Hive has let anyone else in its suck tunnels so far. I think-
No. This is the first. I mean, they almost got voted out
Eddie,
early on.
That's a very that's we need to talk about that. Because you're saying this, and I think you feel like you have a sense of it, but it has a deep meaning, and it's very personal.
Okay. Well, I'm saying that's a testament to how strong the alliance is.
Yes,
Arby
yeah.
and Axe have a
That's more
major
of a
fight.
level 9.
What do you mean you knew my
no!
father? Arby and Charisse find something in common. Oh wait, Axe is not Elfangor's son. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was a little confused by that. We're all getting a little punchy. We're all getting a little tired, but a lot of drama is happening.
yeah, there's a lot going on,
right
a lot
now.
to keep track of.
Okay.
All right. So the Dorks, Tribal Council. Eric has the hidden immunity idol, but he doesn't
Okay,
play.
first vote.
We're reading
Arby.
the votes. Arby.
Second vote, Charisse. Third vote, Arby.
Arby.
2 votes Arby, 1 vote Charisse. 2 votes Arby, 2 votes Charisse.
2 votes left.
3 votes Arby, 2 votes Charisse, 1 vote left.
Charisse, another tie.
3 votes Arby, 3
It's
votes
a
Charisse.
tie.
Okay. All right, so we are revoting. Charisse.
Charisse. That's 1 vote Charisse. Charisse.
2 votes Charisse.
2 votes
8th person
Charisse.
voted out.
8th person
Charisse.
voted
No.
out is Charisse.
Nobody here is willing to go to rocks.
No.
Everybody's too scared.
Wow.
Rocks are bad odds.
Wow.
Charisse had to go. She had to go.
Dan flipped his vote.
That's insane.
Eric flipped his vote.
Wow. Peter won and Charisse gone. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, new cool kids
All right.
are at 7. New dorks are at 5.
We gotta be close to emerge, no?
We gotta be getting there.
New Cool Kids Alliance is going strong. Living Hive and Michelle. Eric still has the immunity idol over at New Dorks.
Eric and Dan still
don't really know
together.
what they're doing, but
Not
they're
as strong
together.
as it could be. Dorks Alliance 3 with Peter, Axe, and
Arbron's
Arbron
weakening a
getting
little bit.
weaker. We're seeing some cracks there.
He
yeah.
didn't like how many votes got cast for him last time, you know what I mean?
Reward challenge. The Dorks win reward. All 5 of them. They must send 1 player from each tribe to Exile Island. They send the Living Hive itself, and they send Arby. So Arbron is probably on the bottom because Peter wants him out of his alliance and sees him as dangerous. I think he's ready to let Arby go.
All right. There's no immunity idol hidden.
Exile Island.
Water Drag.
Immunity challenge. Yeah, water drag, that's a really weak pun. But the Dorks win it, so we're not getting an RB voted out this
And there's no
episode.
alliances at the Cool Kids. What's happening
Still
over there?
no alliances
The
at
cool
the cool
kids are melted down. They're just a bunch of individuals. The Dorks, they're getting it together.
Arby leaves the alliance.
It might be
over at New Dorks.
Yeah, it's now just Axe
Wow.
and Marco's dad.
an Axe rests up.
All right. Who's going home?
Cool kids go to tribal council. I think it's Walter.
Gotta be, right?
It's gotta be Walter. Walter.
First vote? Shack Lady.
Shack Lady.
Walter's name.
Second vote,
Walter.
Rachel.
Ooh.
It's the cakes. This sucks.
2
for
votes
me.
Rachel, 1
this
vote Shack
sucks
Lady.
for me. I have both these people. 4 votes.
3
left.
votes Rachel.
Yo, Rachel's going.
They're getting her
home.
out before
this was
merge.
a targeted attack.
Yeah, this is a
was
hit.
Can't let her get
This
to
is a hit
merge.
job.
3 votes Rachel, 2 votes Shack
The ninth-
Lady, 2 votes left. 9th person voted out.
The 9th person voted out of Cool Kids versus Dorks. Rachel.
Our winner.
Damn. I lost my heavy hitters, and Shack Lady's on the chopping block.
Okay, so yes, Chris, you
Cry
have
me a
Shack
fucking
Lady,
river.
Michelle, Peter, Jake, and Walter, right? I have Arbron, Eric, King, and Dan. And Miranda
Eddie's
has...
lost 4, and Miranda and I have lost 3.
Miranda, you're
Yeah.
down to Captain Torelli, Living Hive, and Axe. Is that right?
Oh,
That
I'm
is
wrong.
correct.
I only lost 2 because I'm the greatest.
All right.
Wow, dude. Oh my god, I can see how people get into this.
Survivor?
Well, just fantasy Survivor.
I think this is merged. What do we think?
Cool Kids versus Dorks. I think it's merged.
gotta
Episode
be,
10.
right?
Oh, look at that. Michelle and
We
Living
got
Hive.
the alliance on the Cool Kids.
Very strong alliance.
going strong.
Eric still has, Dan and Eric are still together. Eric still has the hidden immunity idol. Peter and Axe have really bonded.
They're really close now.
Immunity challenge. This is not merged yet. Each tribe must send one player from the opposite to Exile Island. They will sit out the challenge. Cool kids.
Whoa.
Oh, but they're going to be immune
Arby
from
and
the vote.
Michelle.
Cool kids choose Arby.
Oh, wow.
He's safe. New Dorks choose Michelle from Cool Kids. She's safe. And the New Dorks win immunity. They needed to.
They
Wow.
did need to.
Why did they send Michelle into the future?
Arby and Michelle are on Exile Island. Michelle has safety at her next tribal council.
Wow.
Captain in the Living Hive bonds slightly.
Okay.
Lasting impact.
Living
There's a
Hive
lasting
is doing the social game. We are getting out there.
Yeah, Living Hive and Walter find something
Yeah,
in
can we
common.
talk about this? What do they find in common? Is it Michelle?
Maybe.
It might be.
Also,
it
could
might
just be alien and veterinarian.
Yeah.
It could be like...
Yeah, I think it's like the Living Hive is like, ooh, my tentacles are hurting. Can you take a look at this?
So you don't think they're at Suck Tunnel yet?
No.
Oh, my suck tunnels are a little like, they're chafing. Can
What
you take
is
a look at
this?
Oh, wow, we've got a new really big alliance here. Cool Kids Alliance 3.
Now this is something. We have Jake.
This is merge. This is merge shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like, we
merge
know the
shit.
merge is coming and we gotta be together. And Captain Torelli's not in it.
This is Jake, Michelle, Walter, Shack Lady, and the Living Hive.
Oh, man, I think Captain Torelli's not gonna make it through.
Eric has the hidden immunity idol. This is over at New Dorks. Axe and Dan have a
is
minor
crazy.
disagreement. It has a lasting impact.
This is crazy. Dan's just trying to get kicked out.
He is a big personality. He's used to being the center of attention. Dan and Peter have a minor disagreement. It has a lasting impact.
This is crazy.
But Dan's feeling good about his alliance with Eric King.
That's good.
Wait, no. That's not true.
No, it dissolves.
No,
The
and
opposite.
then it
Dan was
dissolves.
feeling
It
good
looks
about
like
it.
it's good, and then it dissolves.
Dan thought things were
Yeah,
going
Dan
well.
fucked up. Dan fucked up. You know what? That probably happened with Naomi also.
All right, the new cool kids are at Tribal Council, and there is a new alliance here, and you know what? It involves everyone but Captain Torelli.
But
Everyone but
and
Captain
Michelle-
Torelli.
And Captain Torelli, you're right. Michelle's in it too. That's
Michelle is safe from the vote. First vote, Captain Torelli.
What do you
Shocker.
know?
Shocker. What do you know? Oh my God.
Does he
dude.
know? Does he know an alliance is formed? I don't think he does.
No.
He doesn't know. No, he totally doesn't
He has
know.
no
He's
fucking
like, if
idea.
people, he like said, if people vote like I think they're gonna vote, I think I'm fine.
Yeah.
He said that. Like
Depends
right
if
at the
people keep
beginning
to
of the
their
thing.
word.
Vote to...
Yeah, keep to the. If they're good for their word, then
2
I'm
votes
fine.
Captain, 1 vote Walter, 2
Ooh,
votes
Uncle
Captain.
Walter.
That's gonna be Captain.
Yeah.
3 votes Captain, 1 vote Walter. 10th person voted out
Yep.
of Survivor. Dorks
Voted
versus
out.
Cool Kids. Captain Torelli. Now, here's my question. Did he get his goal? Did he get rid of those kids, those pesky kids? Pesky. He got...
Who's out? So Rachel's out. Marco is out. And is Cassie out? He got all
got
three.
him.
His mission,
He got all three.
he's
He got rid of.
accomplished.
He got him.
And he got his tortellini.
He
I
did
bet
it.
he
You're
got his-
right. He got his tortellini. You know what? He was effective.
Yeah.
He was very effective.
So much so that they thought they had to take him down.
Yeah. Okay, equal tribes, new cool kids. It's 5-5.
They better merge him.
Yeah.
Dabu
it's
tribe,
merge.
it's the
merge.
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 Okay, so the merge. We have
I love that the Dabu tribe is just completely back in Survivor.
Yeah.
mode. And like we were just in Cool Kids.
well, I think that's maybe
All right.
is it what do we think Dabu tribe? Who came up with the name?
Dan. Totally Dan.
It's like
totally
yeah,
Dan.
okay.
It's short for Dan's Boo. I wanted to name it Crazy Helen, but they wouldn't let me.
Dude, Dan's such a tool. All right.
Now this tribe is Arbron, Axe, Dan. I can't believe he's still here. I really can't believe he's still here.
He's a go.
Eric King,
Eric
Jake,
King.
Michelle, Peter, Shack Lady, the Living Hive, Walter. Shack Lady's here. No one has learned her name yet. So
No.
She hasn't said it. Not once.
Eric still has immunity. He still has an immunity idol.
Dude, look at how strong Dorks Alliance 3 is. Axe and Peter
Yeah.
are in it to win it.
Ride or die.
So are Michelle
Excuse
and
me,
Living
ride or
Hive.
die.
It's true.
Nuts.
And
We got 2 strong alliances there.
Oh, but look at this. This is
Dude, this is so good for me. This is
Jake,
so good
Michelle,
for me.
Shack Lady, Living Hive, and Walter still have their alliance.
4 of the people in that alliance are mine.
That's true.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to win it. I know for a fact.
And the
I'm not
Living
gonna
Hive
You
is
might win it.
in it the strongest right now in that alliance.
That's true.
Yeah.
Living Hive knows they need it.
First-
Walter
wins immunity! Bwah, 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 bwah,
Okay,
bwah.
oh my god.
Oh, man.
Dan and Michelle bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. Peter and the Living Hive bond strongly.
Whoa.
Arby and Walter have a small fight.
Makes sense. Yo, the Living Hive is playing a sick game. Like, there's a real chance that they win it.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
So Eric has the immunity. We're going into tribal council. Eric has the hidden immunity idol. Walter won immunity. Let's get to the votes. Or let's scroll down a little. It's time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, you may do so. Scroll down a little more. No one stands up. I'll read the votes. First vote,
If he
Eric.
goes out
It's one vote,
with it
Eric.
in his pocket.
Shit. Yo, do you think?
Second
Second
vote,
vote, Dan. One vote, Dan. One vote, Eric. You want to read, Miranda? Take
No,
it
that's
away.
fine.
Eric, that's 2 votes, Eric. 1 vote, Dan. 7 votes left. Dan, that's 2 votes, Dan. 2 votes, Eric. 6 votes left. Eric, 3 votes, Eric. 2 votes, Dan. 5 votes left. This is looking scary. Dan, that's 3 votes, Dan. 3 votes, Eric. 4 votes left. Eric, that's 4 votes, Eric. 3 votes, Dan. 3 votes left. Oh my God, Eric, that's 5 votes, Eric. 3 votes, Dan. 2 votes left. If the next vote is for Eric, that's going to be enough. Dan, that's 5 votes, Eric. 4 votes, Dan. 1 vote's left. The 11th person voted out of Survivor Micronesia, and the first jury member is
Eric King
Eric
with
King.
Idol.
an idol in his pocket.
with an idol in his pocket.
Eric,
Unbelievable.
the tribe has spoken. I think he got too comfortable. He played a great game, though, and he made jury. Arby voted for Dan. Axe voted for Dan. Dan voted for Eric. Eric voted for Dan. Jake voted for Eric. Michelle voted for Eric. Peter voted for Dan. Shackley. Wow, Peter voted for Dan. They were in alliance together. Shack Lady
Wow.
voted for Eric.
That makes sense.
Living Hive
though.
voted for Eric. Living Hive hates kids, is my impression.
Peter wanted to gut the crazy Helen Dan thing for so long that he just wanted to see Dan go. He was pissed that Dan made it to the jury. Like, I guarantee it.
All right.
He's like, my wife's so busy being visitor one, I never get to see her. You're just out here flirting with anything that moves you to.
Axe and Peter still going strong. Michelle and the Living Hive still going strong. Jake, Michelle, Shack Lady, the Living Hive, and Walter. We need a name for this alliance, I think.
It's cool.
The
Kids
Hive
Alliance
Hive. Cool Kids Alliance 3.
Oh, man. The Hive Mind? I like Hive
Mind.
Mind. I like the
They're
Hive
saying
Mind.
they're middle of the road, but they're there.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. So this is, what was that, Miranda?
It says
Bye
bye-bye.
Bye is the name of the
Bye-bye.
reward challenge.
Oh, it does say
Reward
that.
challenge.
Sorry.
Okay.
I thought you were singing 2/3 of an NSYNC lyric.
We love to see this, I think. Group 1 consists of 4 castaways, Michelle, Peter, Shack Lady, and the Living Hive. Group 2,
All Alliance members.
Arbron, Axe, Dan, who can't believe Dan's still here, and Walter. Jake does not participate and will go to Exile Island. He's been there a lot.
He has been there a
Group
lot.
number 2,
This is reward challenge.
so Arbron, Axe, Dan, and Walter they win a flight to a village on Yap for a feast, watching a traditional dance and spending the night in a chief's traditional house. Yeah.
That sounds
Yes.
like them.
Jake is on Exile Island. He does not find a hidden immunity idol, which is hidden again. Walter is on an immunity
Walter
run.
wins immunity.
Walter is a challenge
beast.
Okay.
He voted his daughter out. He came to
Peter
win.
and Walter have a minor disagreement. Dan and the Living Hive have a small fight with a lasting impact. Michelle and Peter bond slightly, and it has a...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Michelle and Peter could rule this world.
Oh no, wait. Shack Lady
gonna-
is leaving the Hive Mind Alliance, leaving only
Yes.
Jake, Michelle,
It was
the
the-
Living Hive, and Walter.
It was when they picked the name. She was like, I don't like that.
Why couldn't we be Shack Ladies?
Why couldn't we be the Shack Ladies?
Walter is immune. No one stands for immunity.
No one has an idol.
Yeah, no one has an idol.
First vote. Is
let's
it
do the
Shack
votes.
Lady?
This is...
Let's
it's
say
going to be Shack
Alliance.
Lady. Yeah. It's going to be
First
Shack
vote.
Lady.
It's Dan.
Dan! That's one vote Dan. Oh, no. Axe.
What?
That's 1 vote Axe,
Why?
1 vote Dan, 7 votes left.
What?
Axe again, 2 votes Axe, 1 vote Dan, 6 votes left. Oh my God. 3 votes Axe, 1 vote Dan, 5
They
votes
want
left.
our kids out.
We got Dan. It's 3 Axe, 2 Dan, 4 votes left. Another Axe, 4 votes Axe, 2 votes Dan, 3 votes
Axe
left.
is voted out. Second member of the jury.
12th person out. Axe is out. All right. So who is the first one on the jury? Captain? Eric.
Only Jake is left in of our kids
Right,
of the
Axe.
Animorphs. Arby voted for Axe.
Yeah, dude. No. Dude,
Jake
every
turned on
NPC
Axe.
you put in here, is playing like it's the second time they're on the
Yeah,
show.
which
Yeah.
is what
Like,
Jeff asked
they're
for.
really-
Jeff
yeah.
/ the Alchemist.
Yeah. That's right. Did you? I like have. I just like. Do you ever like imagine what like an Andalite would look like if it was Jeff Probst on top? That'd be pretty hot, right? And then put like a big muscly.
That's
Hork
just a
Bajir behind him.
centaur with a smaller.
Yeah, yeah. And then you put like a Hork Bajir right behind him in kind of
okay.
a loving, caring way. Yeah. Right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now I see what you're getting at.
Episode 13, Dabu Tribe. Here
Okay,
we
should
go.
we review who we have
it's
left?
just Arbron, Dan, Jake, Michelle, Peter, Shack Lady, The Living Hive, and Walter.
Miranda, this is where you
I
were the
remember
strongest
Walter.
the first time. The Living Hive is all you have left. I have Arbron and Dan left. And Chris is
That
in
means
the
I'm
Eddie
out
position
next.
of Shack Lady, Michelle, Peter, Jake, and Walter.
I really lost everyone early
Yeah, I
last
remember.
time, as I recall. I lost both Sarah and Jordan in one fell swoop.
Michelle and the Living Hive, their alliance is as strong
Ride
as
or die.
It kind of makes sense because it's like talking philosophically about life itself.
Yeah.
It's about collectivism. It's about
Is this
equality.
Michelle
It's
explaining
about,
it to Walter?
Communism. Yes, she's like, Walter, I have to leave you for this hive mind. It's freaking her. We're watching her right now, the movie. That's what we're watching. She is literally like beaming her intelligence.
Jake, Michelle, the Living Hive, and Walter are still going strong. Walter wins it's the auction! Walter wins a covered item, a hot dog with fries, and then he wins another
I could
covered
go for
item,
one of those right
nachos.
now.
He's well fed. Dan wins a
wow.
covered item, fruit bat soup. He's getting the dodo edit, I think.
Yeah.
Peter wins a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, his favorite.
Cautious, but it worked. Yeah.
Dan
wins the power to send someone to Exile Island to take their money. Oh,
It's
the
the
rich get
and
richer.
take
Dan
their
says
money.
Arby. Dan sends Arby. Michelle wins a covered item with chocolate cake.
She deserves it.
she must
She must share the reward with 3 other castaways. She picks Dan.
Dan,
She
Jake,
does
not share
and
with
it looks
her
like
husband.
the Living Hive.
Now-
Eddie won't show it.
Living Hive.
I think the Living Hive's appetite's a little bit bigger than the others. Now, here's the thing. She would share it with Walter, I think. But Walter got a hot dog and nachos, so she's just spreading
Yeah,
the
he's
love.
eaten. He's eaten.
Arby is on Exile Island.
And he does not find the immunity idol.
Pool
The
party.
Living Hive wins immunity.
Immunity challenge. Wow. Miranda's gonna take it late game again. Late stage capitalism win for Miranda. Let's go.
The Living Hive is impressing the rest of the team. Arby and Walter find something in common. Jake and Michelle bond slightly. That'll make Thanksgiving go easier. Wait. Walter leaves the alliance with Michelle.
Walter, you fucking
Living Hive.
idiot.
And
Walter,
Jake.
you fucking idiot. I promised
Oh.
you'd win.
But he forms an alliance with Arbron.
Arbron.
They found something in common, it says. Dan Ressick came to restore.
Dan Ressick
He ate a lot.
He did. He is very full. Okay. Tribal Council, Living Hive has the immunity necklace.
God.
I don't know where it wears it, on
In the
which
suck
Texan it
tunnels.
wears it. In the suck tunnels, it's just flying through the suck tunnels. And Jeff's like, I'll need that back. And it's like, oh, here it is. And it's covered in goo.
No one plays an immunity idol. First vote, Michelle.
No.
No.
Fuck
Power
off.
move if this happens.
Fuck off.
This is just Walter and Arbron. Everybody else will.
This is
It's gonna
fucking
be
bullshit.
fine.
Walter, that's 1 vote Michelle, 1
He
vote
left
Walter,
the alliance.
6
He
votes
has to
left.
go.
Walter, that's 2 votes Walter, 1 vote Michelle, 5 votes left. Walter, yep, sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. I told you how to
3
stay
votes
safe and you
Walter,
didn't
1
listen
vote
to me. 3
Michelle,
votes Walter,
4
1
votes
vote
Walter.
Michelle, 4 votes left.
4 votes Walter, 2 votes Michelle. That's Arby's vote.
2 votes Michelle, 2 votes left. 13th person voted out of Survivor Micronesia. I mean, Dorks versus Cool Kids. Walter.
No,
I hate to see him go,
Arby
but
voted
it's
for Michelle
13th person.
and
Yeah.
And Walter voted for Michelle,
Man.
yeah.
okay.
Here we go.
That was hard. I wanted Walter to have more sense, to have a better head on his
Yeah.
shoulders. But he fucked with the wrong people.
Okay, Michelle, Living Hive, they're doing even better. No, actually, that's not true. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool Kids Alliance is whittled down.
Walter left and Shaq Lady
And they're
left.
actually
and
all
Shaq Lady
improved
left.
after that. They needed...
That's true. We're all tight. It may as well.
Yeah.
It's like we've got a top 2 and a
Shaq
top
Lady-
3, but it may as well
I'm
just be a top
really
3.
excited for a sleeper Shaq Lady run. I'm like hoping.
I keep forgetting
'cause,
she's
she was
here.
my first pick.
Dan
I
wins
love her.
immunity. Dan is still here.
God damn it.
He sends Arby. You're fucked, dude. He keeps sending like,
And you do not find it. You do not find the
You
idol.
didn't find the idol. You're
Dan
fucked,
and
Dan.
Jake bond strongly.
Oh my God!
It
Get
is
out
his
of here,
uncle,
W
right?
Tribe Alliance.
Yes, it
Dan?
is his uncle. That's
Yes.
How
true.
did we forget?
But
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
how is Jake's double timing his other alliance?
Yeah, it looks like it. And Jake is in a new alliance
Shaq Ladies
with
joined.
Dan, Peter, and Shaq Lady.
Dan is out of the
God, I
movie
love
right now.
her.
Is this
She's
his second?
so great.
No.
Yeah. No, it's his first. No, we're at tribal council.
Oh, I'm
now.
sorry. Yeah.
He has one immunity idol. It's time to vote. If anyone has an idol, no one stands, so there's no idol in play. Oh no. First vote,
Yep.
Shaq Lady. Ooh. That's 1 vote, Shaq Lady. Second vote, Shaq Lady. 5 votes left. Oh my God. There goes my sleeper run, Shaq Lady. Third vote, Shaq Lady. 4 votes left. Let's do it. Fucking scroll, you coward. Arby, that Shaq Lady's vote. For 3 votes left. Show me an Arby. 3 votes Shaq Lady. 2 votes Arby. 2 votes left. Show me an Arby. That's 3-3. We're tied. 1 vote left. Here we go. It can't be a tie. No, it's Arby. Arby's
It's
voted out. Shaq
Arbron.
Lady. Shaq Lady lives to Shaq another lady. She's so still
Okay.
in it. She's so good. I love her.
Let me just say,
Forget, Brat Girl Summer and Shaq Lady Summer are the same thing. Like, let's be real.
I have Dan left, Miranda has the Living Hive left, and Chris has Shaq Lady, Michelle, Peter, and Jake. So
I'm kind of at risk here. I feel kind of vulnerable.
okay.
I'm dead, dude.
I think you got it, Miranda. You're playing a strong-ass game. You're in 2 alliances with the Living Hive here. Dabu Tribe, let's just review the alliances. We got the Cool Kids Alliance number 2. We've got Michelle and Living Hive. They're still at 8-8 loyalty. I think they're ride or die at this
Yeah.
point. Cool Kids Alliance 3, Jake is in the mix. He's just behind the core of it, which is Michelle and the Living Hive. But Jake, I think we got our
now,
final
can I
3.
tell you, Jake was in the final 3 last time. I think that's his strategy. Is he's like, at least I just need to find another final 3 deal. Can I reveal something? No, I'm gonna hold on to this. Okay.
Is it in book
No,
15? Because
I'm
it's in book
remembering
15,
something
you
about
may
this
not.
season that we're using as a model here.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
It's a final 2?
They tell them it's going to be a final 3, and then they make them vote out Suri.
Yeah. Is Jake
Yeah,
Suri?
it's true. That was devastating. That was devastating.
Okay, so we also have Dan, Jake, Peter, and Shaq Lady in an alliance.
And that's an alliance
Dan
of
wins
desperation.
reward.
We got to be clear. Dan wins
He shares the reward
That's
with his
second
buddy
reward.
Peter and his nephew Jake.
and Jake. I'm glad Peter and Jake could work out their difference, or Peter and Dan could work out their
What do? They
differences.
win a trip to Jellyfish Lake to swim among stingless jellyfish with a loved one. Jake absorbs his most useless morph. He gets a stingless jellyfish morph.
Yep.
Dan sends
And
the
Suri
Living
went on
Hive
that.
She did.
to Exile Island.
Yeah, that was when they went with their significant others,
Yeah,
right?
it was the loved
Yeah.
one's visit.
The whole Living Hive, which is the size of an island, goes to an island.
Do we find it? Do they find it?
No,
No.
No.
it's not in the suck tunnels.
They technically did find it because they are it. It is where they are. Dan wins immunity.
God damn it.
I really hate this. If Dan wins it, like father, like daughter.
Yeah.
They're gonna think I found the freaking immunity idol, so they're gonna go for me.
Jake and Michelle
Oh
bond
my God.
slightly.
Jake and Michelle bond
Michelle
slightly.
and Shack Lady bond
Yo!
strongly. That's the last thing.
Yes.
And you know what? Dan's feeling better about his alliance with Jake, Peter, and Shack Lady.
No, he isn't, because Peter
But
leaves
Peter
the alliance. How do you keep reading that way? I love that. You've done that multiple. Shack Lady is completely worn out, but is not
That's
giving
her.
up.
That's where she's.
Michelle was like that once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where Shack Lady's at her strongest. I would say this is where she was before the season started. So
That's true.
Proceed. Okay, tribal council. Dan has immunity.
first vote.
Nobody uses an
No.
immunity idol. There's none in play. Oh no, I see the Living Hive. Vote
No!
1. Let's see vote 2.
Protect me, Michelle.
It's Peter.
Okay.
It's Peter.
Protect me,
I think the
Michelle.
Living Hive is safe. That's 4 votes left. Jake. 1 vote Jake, 1 vote Peter, 1 vote the Living Hive. 3 votes left.
Wow.
Peter. 2 votes Peter, 1 vote Jake, 1 vote the Living Hive, 2 votes left. It's going to be Peter. I feel confident.
Yep.
The
He
15th person voted out.
Whenever
Yep, he let
someone
it
leaves
slip.
an alliance here, you'd think they'd learn, but they just never
They just
do.
don't. But it's also too late at that point. It's like you don't get to choose when you leave an alliance. It's like, you can't fire me, I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan voted for me.
Dan.
Dan
All
is
right.
all I have left, okay? It's Rachel's father.
I mean, I think you each only have one person.
No, I have
True.
one person left.
Yeah.
Miranda has the Living Hive.
has 10
The
million
Living Hive
Texans.
is all in with Michelle and Jake.
Yes, this is the final 3. We're going to have it. Jake, what are you even doing in that other alliance?
Yeah, Dan, Shack Lady, and Jake are hanging on by a thread. Let's proceed.
Okay, Shack Lady wins
Reward
reward.
challenge. You know what? She's fucking
She
earned
shares it with Jake.
She's the
Takes
best.
Jake.
She wins a helicopter ride over the Rock Islands and an overnight stay at a resort. And she sends the Living Hive back to Exile Island, which
Again, do we find it? Do we find it? We do not.
Unbelievable.
We do not find the immunity idol. Jake wins immunity.
okay.
At least it's not fucking.
All right.
No! Michelle has a major
Michelle has a major
meltdown.
meltdown.
It's okay. It's okay. She has
Oh,
she
no.
has people.
Shack Lady left the alliance.
That's a bad sign for Shack Lady. I'll tell you that.
Jake's immune. So this
Okay.
is just to review. It's Dan, Jake, Michelle, Shack Lady, and the Living Hive. Jake's immune.
Yes.
First vote.
Yeah, tribal council. Here we go. Shack Lady first vote. 1 vote Shack Lady. Dan.
One vote
1 vote
Dan.
Dan. 1 vote Shack Lady. 3 votes left. Shack Lady. That's 2 votes Shack Lady. 1 vote Dan. Dan. 2 votes. Dan. 2 votes Shack Lady.
Oh,
1 vote
man.
left. This is it. The 16th person voted out.
Finally.
Survivor Cool Kids versus Dorks is
And
Dan.
I am out.
Shack Lady lives to shack another shack.
I am out.
Get shacked! Get shacked! That's what she says every single
right.
time someone gets. She's like, "You just got shacked. Shack off. Get
Can I tell you, I
shacked."
did not make it to the finale. We are now at the final episode.
Wow. Get shacked.
All right.
We've got our final 3 though. We gotta get with.
Yeah, dude.
Clearly, Shack Lady's not in this, right?
She might make it
What
to
if
the
she
final
wins
3 as a
immunity?
On
goat.
immunities though.
Dude, what if she wins
All right.
immunity?
Michelle is all in with
Oh
the
my
Living
God.
Hive. The Living Hive has dropped 2 points.
Yeah, pulled back a little bit.
Michelle,
That's because, yeah. And but I think Michelle's just getting excited. She sees the
Yeah,
finish
she
line.
sees it.
Yo!
Okay.
Miranda!
now can we read
Oh my
this challenge
God.
because I like imagining the Living Hive competing in it.
Crystal
Each
method.
player will be standing on the top of a pole high above the water.
So this is a little complicated for the Living Hive because it's the size of the island itself. So, I don't know how they pulled that off. They must have used a camera
The
trick.
Living
Keep
Hive
going.
and others will have a bucket with holes in it to fill a bamboo shoot.
That makes sense. They use their suck holes to
Okay, they have
funnel
to
up
collect
water.
the
Yeah.
That
gas. The
makes
Living Hive's
sense.
got that. They would have to swim back to shore
Their suck tubes.
to unlock a box of ladder rungs.
They don't need to swim because they're already
already
there.
there.
They're
And
of
then they
the
have to
island.
climb
They
the
are
ladder
island.
and use the eggs at the top to cut their
Again, their height advantage, it's over.
Okay, so Living Hive is immune. The Living Hive...
They won before it started. Let's be real.
No secret advantages. No events occurred at the tribe. The Living Hive has immunity. They're voting. It's time to vote.
It's time to vote. Yo, Shack Lady's dead. She's
Shack
dead.
Lady.
Second vote, Michelle. That's Shack Lady's
I would
vote.
have to guess, so they must think that Michelle would win if she gets to the end, right? No?
You would think, but it's an earlier era of Survivor. I don't think they're playing 4D chess. I think it's just going to be goodbye, Shack
One vote
Lady.
Shack Lady, one vote Michelle.
She really did amazing. She really did amazing. She was my first pick, and she made it to 4th place.
All right. Now we have our final 3.
Yep. Here we go. Finale part 2.
Jake,
Proceed.
Michelle, and the Living
Oh my
Hive.
God,
Who
you
would have
guys.
predicted? Jake's here again. We have to praise him. He did it again.
We do. We do. Just like Amanda with the dead eyes.
Dude, but for real.
Michelle and the Living Hive still in a strong alliance. Jake, Michelle, and the Living Hive. I think it's a final 2 of Michelle and the Living Hive. No! Jake wins immunity! What?
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
This could be it for me.
Oh my God.
This is it for me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yo,
It's
he
not
betrayed
it
Michelle.
for me. It's not it for me.
Not it for you. Oh my God. What is Jake? How does Jake gonna beat the
Michelle?
Living fucking Hive? Dude, Michelle was gonna win this whole fucking thing. That's the Suri moment.
Yeah.
That's like
For
what
real.
she was gonna win the whole thing. And then the Jake and Living Hive, I guess, were like besties this whole fucking time. It's bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I hate this. I hate this.
Jake got to choose. Yeah. He knew he couldn't beat Michelle.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he couldn't. He couldn't.
He
Michelle would've
made the
won.
right decision for his game.
But can he beat
Okay,
Living
now let's
Hive?
talk about this
That's
jury.
the
So we
thing.
have Jake and the Living Hive facing the jury. The jury is made up of Arbron, Axe, Dan, Eric King, Michelle, Peter, Shack Lady, and Walter.
Michelle is definitely voting Living Hive. Period.
I
she
think
had a
so.
huge friendship going
But Jake
through.
is here for the second
and it
time.
wasn't-
Does he deserve it?
I somehow did balloons.
The Living Hive has been in an alliance with more people here than Jake has. Is that
Yeah,
true?
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think the Living Hive is going to sneak it away
I mean,
from
who
Jake.
here has
I
been?
think Jake
Michelle's
had-
been in the Living Hive suck tunnels, and I believe
Yo, dude, you gotta
Walter was
that's
on
the
their
nature
alliance
of the
at one
Living Hive,
point.
Chris.
Yeah, I know, and it's a beautiful thing, but the way you say it, it's like I'm watching something dirty. I don't like it.
All right.
Proceed.
Final tribal council. Here we go.
Jake
The
gives
votes
a
are
great
in.
speech, I think.
They're not suck tunneling. They're making suck tunnel.
Finalists wait for the winner to
All
be
right.
revealed.
Let's wait. Oh my God.
The first vote.
One vote goes to the Living Hive. Second vote goes to Jake. Third vote goes to the Living Hive. Remember, you want to see your name on
That's
that.
right. That's
ticket.
right.
Fourth vote goes to oh my God, Miranda, fuck you, dude, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh, that's
dude.
3 votes
The
Living Hive. That's 4
sweeps
votes
it.
Living Hive.
Fifth vote goes to
5
Living
votes
Hive.
Living Hive.
The count was 7 votes Living Hive, 1 vote Jake.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, the Living
Oh.
Hive. You are the winner.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe this is happening again.
Fuck you, dude. That's bullshit. You're 10,000 people. That's bullshit. That is bullshit.
I want to point out,
That is-
of my other people, only one made the jury.
That's bull. I just have to say, bullshit. That is bullshit. I hate it.
Should we see who won fan
You were
favorite?
right, though. Eddie said, this is where Miranda's players play their strongest, and he was right.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, you
All
were
right,
right.
I
So
just
they
didn't
voted-
know
we
you
got a
had
fan favorite?
10,000 players.
I can't believe that. Can't believe that. Like, Eddie, you put the Living Hive as a fucking meme. You were like, oh, won't this be funny? I'm so random and funny. I'm going to pick
Also,
10,000
how did
actions
Cassie
as a
get
fucking
voted out
was my
meme.
first?
second
She
pick.
has to come back again.
She has to come back again and get voted out a third time.
Who's fan favorite? I think it might be the Living Hive or Michelle.
Will they tell us?
I think it's the Living Hive. I think Michelle is a
Michelle.
huge...
Dan was the only one to vote for
His
Jake.
nephew.
That's my nephew.
He's an
Even
idiot.
Axe didn't vote
He's
for
so
Jake.
stupid.
Wow.
Wow.
Cat Halpack wins fan favorite. She was mine too.
Oh
Get
my
fucked,
God.
idiot.
Miranda, get shacked. Get shacked.
Get Cat
asshole.
Halpacked.
There's the Living Hive
Man,
again.
that sucks. Dude, oh my God. You guys both, like, the first game, Eddie was in second, and I had to watch the whole time while all my guys got removed. This time I had a huge advantage, and they just took it from me.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Cassie and
I'm gonna
Marco.
sneeze out of
Even
anger.
Jeremy Jason McCall made it further.
Yeah.
Only
God.
Axe. Jake's never been on a jury.
True.
Neither has
is
Cassie or
Cassie.
Marco. Tobias has, but didn't make it this time. Axe took it this time. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Dan,
Unbelievable.
like his daughter, was the challenge beast. Dan also won immunity.
He also was-
Dan
yeah.
won as much as Jake, the Living Hive, and Walter. Dan won the most rewards. Poor Marco.
Marco received the most votes, but that's because of that tie.
Let me look at this.
Most strategic, Shack Lady, Michelle, and Dan.
Thank you. Thank you. Guess who's coming back for the next reunion? Fucking Shaq Lady and Michelle. You bet your
Eric
ass.
found the
Eric
only
found
idol.
the only
Yeah.
idol. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't handle that. Miranda, I'm not talking to you. When we're floating down that river on Saturday, I don't have anything to say
You're
to
not
you.
going to sing Rent with me at all. That's what you're saying?
Oh, I'll sing with you, but I'm not doing. You're lucky it's an all singing show, my girl, because if there was a single line of dialogue, I'm not talking.
Chris, I think I know what we have to do. We have to start assembling NPCs immediately with Book 15.
Yes, you're right. And we also need to do one of these that's just you and me, so Miranda stands no chance of winning.
Wow.
Wow. GG, everybody.
Yeah.
GG. That was a lot of fun. That was
Can't get
awesome.
over that Cassie got voted out first again. It's nightmarish.
This is so fun. I would whenever we're done with the Animorphs and we move on to some other podcast someday, like 10 years from now, I can't wait to do this. Like when we finally do our Survivor podcast, we should do this with people who were on Survivor.
Yeah?
Just to see what it would be like, if they played
to see,
Survivor.
but what if they were on Survivor though? Have you thought about that?
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for listening to Anidorks. We'll be back soon with lots more to say. Until the Andalites return, or at least until next time. See you soon!